how's it going? So this is my first little intro video to YouTube and my channel and me. My name's Caleb and I'm an arm wrestler at the Dungeon Gym in Connecticut with Ron Klemba, Nic Stone, and a handful of other really good guys. And this past weekend I made it down to the Knuckles Up 4 event, and it was really cool getting to talk to everyone and meet all these new people, and it was just a really fun weekend. And I actually got to talk, big shout out to Aussie arm wrestler, really hyped me up to start doing this YouTube stuff, and I'm definitely going to give it my best. And I think even if, you know, it's a little rocky at the start, I think I'll catch my bearings and just try and put out some good entertaining stuff and keep it as, you know, raw and authentic as I can. So really appreciate anyone that comes by and watches. And so yeah, I want to try and keep as many cuts out of this as I can. I know at the start it's going to be tricky, but I'm sure that I'm going to get better at just one solid video and not having to change anything up. So yeah, I'm going to be working on it, but let's try that again. Of course, right as I say that I'm going to try and be raw and organic, there's going to be a cut. But from this video forward, I'm going to be working on not having that be the case and just being, you know, really as transparent as I can be with my stuff and my training and hanging out with the guys. And I'm going to try and do some podcasting type stuff where I do a little bit longer format and sit down with some of the different guys, as well as doing some shorts and then just regular videos, either of my training or, you know, nutrition, lifestyle stuff. I'm going to be trying to get at least one video a week mixed in with that, you know, like I was saying, the podcasting, where hopefully I can do that either every other week or once a month is the goal for that. Definitely this week, this is going to be the only video just because I'm kind of getting started and I'm going to try and figure out some of the editing stuff. But as time goes on, I think everything's going to get a little bit more uniform and definitely be a little bit more like how I'm picturing it'll be. So yeah, definitely bear with me. This is going to be a pretty rocky journey, I bet, but I'm definitely going to be putting in a lot of effort to it. So yeah, I look forward to being able to talk with people and kind of just show my little piece of this great big pie, this great big arm wrestling pie. Oh, and I almost forgot to mention, definitely any comments, anything like that, you know, through the entire duration of my channel, hopefully I'm going to be doing my best to get in touch with people and just respond back to comments and all that different good stuff, because I really appreciate anyone spending any of their time taking a look at what I have to say or do. And so yeah, I definitely will be doing my best in that aspect and really trying to keep this kind of stuff short and sweet, just because, you know, this is just like a little intro. I don't really want to ramble too much, and I also still am trying to get comfortable being in front of the camera. I know I've been in a good amount of Nic Stones videos. Yeah, I know that like this whole initial stage is gonna be pretty probably weird is the best way to put it. I'm sure that because I'm gonna be, you know, in different places and different stuff, like this is where I plan on doing the most of my video stuff, like when I'm just sitting and talking with the camera. But yeah, so I'll be trying to keep it in like a couple specific spots just so that way it doesn't get, you know, kind of hectic. And then from there I'll just branch out and be able to do a little bit just more creative and cool stuff. Freaking cars, oh, that's gonna be the death of me. I honestly don't care ever about who's driving by when I'm sitting on this little deck area, but when I'm trying to make videos, that is gonna be, whew, if there ever are, that is more than likely exactly why, because there was either a fire truck or something like that truck where it's just loud. Yeah, I could see that being a pain. So try and keep the noise to a minimum and try and speak clearly and, you know, address the camera, and yeah, just kind of treat this like a real relationship between people, because I think that's something that's super cool that people get to do now. And like, especially in the arm wrestling world, when different arm wrestlers and stuff kind of can make a name and a face for themselves and share it with a lot of people, that's super fun to me. And I definitely look forward to doing a lot of that and really just doing as much of that as I can while I'm arm wrestling and getting to know everyone. And I think the only other things that I wanted to mention were just a couple of my family members as well, just because I know I mentioned to them that I was going to be doing this, and I wanted to say hi, and I really appreciate them taking a look at it and, you know, telling their friends about it. And actually being able to be kind of interactive with this kind of stuff is super cool to me. And I'm definitely someone who really likes to make friends with people, so whenever I get the chance to hang out with the guys and catch some clips and stuff of just my arm wrestling or any of the, you know, banter that goes on at practice, any of that kind of stuff, I think that that's going to be really fun to have that recorded for myself as well as for anyone that wants to watch it. So definitely going to be trying to piece all this stuff together and make it as nice as I can, because I really do genuinely care about all of it. And so yeah, I just wanted this little first impression to be authentic. And gonna eat up, did a little bit of training today. Definitely didn't go too hard because the after pulling at Knuckles Up was pretty sick. Super cool to be there with Nick. Huge shout out to him for taking me and driving us, and that was just a blast. I definitely really appreciate him and all the other guys that I got to meet. And man, look at that freaking sun there, dude. That thing is freaking peeking through. Holy shit. I like this. This is a nice little setup. All right, yeah. Everybody, have a great rest of your day. Deuces.